People, my fellow Americans, how is everybody doing? I haven't uploaded or made a video in so long, like a year, right? Because my last video was my 9-month review, and this is just uploading a video about reaching out, touching base with you guys, giving you a little update, and slash my 2-year review. I'm just a tad shy of 2 years, so basically I'm about to hit my 2-year mark. Man, oh man, it has been a journey up in this mother effer. Yes, I am still with Sweet Express. And for the most part, it is still going great. I mean, I can't really complain too much. A couple things here and there, just to keep it blood raw with you guys. Nothing's ever perfect, but for the most part, man, everything's still great. Money's even better now, and a couple things have changed. We get into that. We get into my opinion on some things, and just what's been going on in general with me lately. So last time I made a video, I was OTR. For a while now, I have been on a dedicated route. Sweet Express has a lot of GM dedicated lanes, and I hopped on one because for the one and only reason of being able to be home more often. Because let's be real, everybody wants to be home. I mean, if you're out here because you love to be out here and you love to be in different states every other day, which is great, don't get me wrong, but you don't have a family. And if you have a family and you rather be out here, there's something wrong with you. But we won't get into that. But yeah, so I was OTR. I jumped on this dedicated lane because I moved to Tennessee, and they have one coming back and forth from Holland, Michigan to Spring Hill, Tennessee. So I took that, and I've been able to be home every other night or every other day throughout the weekdays, and home all weekend, doing at least 36, mostly it's like 2 full days. It's not just a 36. I'm taking like a 50-hour break at home. So that's been great, man. Really, it's been a game changer. My first year, a little over a year, was strictly out on the road, man. And I'd stay out for 2 months at a time. I wasn't playing. I was really trying to, and did run hard, get this money. And for the most part, it was great. I mean, I loved being everywhere. I loved going to different states and seeing new stuff. I absolutely loved it. And to be honest with you, I kind of miss it, right now, because like I said, dedicated's great. I get to be home a lot, but shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, but the dedicated, it gets a little boring. It definitely gets boring, but that's okay. I like it. Aside from being home more often, I know what to expect. There's no real surprises. I'm not waiting on loads. I'm not, hoping I get miles that week. I know every week's the same damn thing, although sometimes GM likes to play some damn games and close down on a day I'm supposed to deliver, or shut down for a week. But that's not Sweet Express's fault. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. No place is perfect. No matter what company or industry you're in, things happen. You just got to take the good with the bad. Roll with the punches. But so yeah, I've been on this dedicated for a while. I'm digging it. Like I said, sometimes GM is GM. If any of you guys know about GM, GM's one of those, but yeah, I mean, if I didn't have a family or wanting to be home, I'd be OTR strictly. I wouldn't be on no dedicated. I'd be 100% OTR, man. I'd be running all over the place. I loved it, man. I loved it, going all the way up to New York, Delaware, over to Portland, down to Cali, all the way over to Florida. I mean, and everywhere in between, just pinballing throughout the states. It's great, It's really cool. But, I got 2 babies at the house, so I'm trying to be with them as much as possible. My main goal is to be with them every day, but yeah, Sweet Express been great, man. It's been great. Little bumps in the road here and there. Again, nothing's ever gonna be 100% perfect. Most of the time it's not because of Sweet Express. When the problems do arise, it's mostly like, dealing with shippers, or, GM, or, the truck breaking down, or, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff that's bound to happen no matter what. So I really I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. If I had to rate Sweet Express, 0 to 10, 10 being the best, I give them a solid 9. I give them a solid 9, man. Straight up. And especially for you new drivers, man. You new drivers, this is where you want to be. This is really where you want to be, man. They give you free reign of your life, really, in this truck. They're not micromanaging you. They don't tell you what route to take. They don't tell you really where to fuel. They don't, some of the things I hear about other companies is atrocious, man. It's atrocious. You could do your thing, man. You show them what you're made of, and the harder you run, the more miles they'll give you. I mean, all that stuff. They treat you pretty cool. When I first started in the honeymoon phase, my dispatcher was great. We were clicking, we were vibing, we were on the same page. But okay, Grammy, we'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah, that honeymoon phase ended, and boy, oh boy, a disrespectful ass boy. But anyways, man, we're not gonna get into that. Again, little bump in the road. We got it fixed. I got a new dispatcher. She's great, Christy. You're great. Nice girl, nice lady, and she takes care of me. But she's she's the dedicated dispatcher. So it's just been going good. It's been going good. I got no complaints with her at all. And we've been going pretty strong for a good while now. Yeah, man, good pay. They'll start to, they were doing like some of the things, like if you guys are looking to come to Sweets, they got newer trucks, they have automatics and manuals. They started me off 2 years ago. They started me off at that time at a fairly high rate compared to what the other industry, companies were offering. And, you know, I've gotten raises and stuff like that. You know, they have bonus structure for, you know, if you run a certain amount of miles, you know, in a month, you get, you know, a bonus on top of what you know, already were getting paid. While I've been here, I've heard a couple times, like, they offered sign-on. When I came on, they didn't have a sign-on bonus, but I think, you know, the higher the rate per mile is kind of like makes up for it. But they had a sign-on bonus, then I think they did away with it, then they had it again and did away with it. I don't think they have it right now. I believe, don't quote me on this, I haven't really spoken to a recruiter or anything, just giving you a little insight. But they're starting drivers off at a higher rate per mile, you know, to kind of offset, they kind of balance it out, you know. So yeah, man, it's 2 years in, man, going strong. You know, I'm still with them. Like I said, 9 out of 10, man. Solid company. Everybody in the office never had a problem. Everybody in the office, the only one person that I've had an issue with, straight up, we won't mention names, but it was my first dispatcher, you know. Started having problems with him, and it was yeah. But right now, and still to this day, I've got no complaints whatsoever about anybody in that company. You know, even my first dispatcher. It ain't nothing personal. There ain't no bad blood. Like, you know, it's all good. You know, but it just wasn't working out. You know, it wasn't working out. So I did what I had to do. They helped me out and got me somebody else, you know, to make it work. It wasn't like, oh, well, if you can't get along, then bye. You know, it was, all right, well, let's make it work. Let's switch it up. Let's see if you work out with this person. And it all worked out, you know. It was great. But again, man, everybody in the company, I haven't even heard other drivers badmouth the company, or, you know, or anybody that works for the company, you know. All the drivers are friendly. Everybody's cool, man. Yeah, man, solid 9 out of 10, Sweet Express. 2 years in, man, I'm still with them. Again, man, I'm not gonna lie, my main end goal is to be home every night, you know. So who knows how that's gonna have to work out, but, you know, who knows, you know. I get a little bit more, you know, per mile, I'll stay, you know what I'm saying, I'll stay. But yeah, it's all good here, man, you know. So I was on YouTube the other day, and I saw there's another Sweet Express driver that's doing YouTube videos. When I started with Sweet Express, there was nobody doing videos. I was the one and only, and now Play over here trying to make some videos. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't hating, man. Do your thing, kid. But yeah, man, more people need to be on YouTube talking about Sweet Express, because I know when I came into the game, I was all in YouTube. I was all in YouTube, you know, looking up reviews and things on all these companies, every company. You know, I'm not big on social media at all. I don't even have social media, but YouTube, I fuck with YouTube because, you know, shit, man. You want to learn how to build a house, you can, you know, watch it on YouTube. So, you know, I appreciate YouTube for that, you know, for that reason. So, yeah, man. Good company. All good. Still here. You know, wish I'd get some more money, but it's still all good, you know. And if you guys are interested, man, if you know, you can hit me up on YouTube. I'll answer any questions that I can, you know, help you out. If you're looking to go to Sweet Express, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I mean, if you've got other companies lined up where they pay so much more, then, I mean, by all means, do what you got to do. I completely understand. But if you're just trying to figure out what company's good, Like, Sweet Express is straight, man. You need to go on, put the pen to the paper and sign off on that application, man. And if you do, I'm telling you right now, you put my name down on the application. Not after the application, not when you get to orientation, because that happened to me. I've got quite a few people jobs. They ended up telling the recruiter Sweet Express too late, and I didn't get, I didn't get the recognition. But on your application, put my name down as who referred you, Corey Oswald, CORYOSWALD, Corey Oswald, truck T345. And they will expedite your application. They see you being referred by another driver. They will expedite your hiring process, and you will basically get to orientation and get into a truck a lot quicker than somebody that is just randomly filling out an application, because they trust their drivers. They trust the people that their drivers are referring. So just put my name down, dog. Put my name down. We can work something out later. Hit me up, but put my name down. I'm telling you, you'll get that expeditiously. Oh, and I got that big boy, that Western Star. All these other drivers are in T680s. Some lucky drivers are in them brand new Cascadias. But I was driving a T680 for a long time. Love it, still love it. For basically my whole time, but just recently, they put me in this big boy, leather seats, wood grain dash. I think what I think it is. I think it's because I'm the best driver at Sweet Express. That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. Like a new truck, low miles, leather interior, clean as can be, clean as a whistle. It's because I'm the best driver. That's what it is. I'm the best driver at Sweet Express. And we just gonna end it at that. Y'all be good, stay safe, stay off drugs.